Aloha all, how are ya? Hope you're having a great day. The subject of this video is something along the lines of governments now have competition. Self-governing bodies are forming all around the world, in every city, state, country, and globally. Governments now have immense, great competition. What that looks like is there's these organizations, these self-governing bodies, like-minded individuals coming together around the issues that matter to them, forming agreements or bylaws for their collaboration as a community, as an organization, to master planning forward what they're doing together, what they're creating, building foundations, forming an executive team, forming committees around all the different issues and departments of running your own governance, your own, essentially your own micronation, essentially, whether you're a group that's coming together to help address the basic needs of the people in your local community, and you start to have building stock available for the homeless, and beds and showers and lockers and meals, and you're crowdsourcing, monies through the people, as well as through the government, as well as through businesses contributing, as well as nonprofit organizations contributing. It's crowdsourcing. So when we come together with like-minded individuals focused on issues at hand, or focused on agreements, what we all agree to, shared value system, we begin to vote on all things that matter to us in that group. And that group builds momentum by investing inwards on themselves and on their project and what they're doing, and meeting needs. If you meet enough needs of the people will join your group. And it's a continuous cycle of just keep meeting the needs of the people, more and more people, more and more needs, and then more and more people will join and put their knowledge, their skills, their abilities and resources, and their networks or reach into the fold. So creating your own local economy, creating your own local governance, doing consensus-based decision making and voting on all things that matter to the group, beginning with the bylaws or the agreement field, and then really building out the master plan together, and building out the departments of your micronation, your organization, your business per se, your church. Whatever it is, if you're addressing needs of enough people will hear about it and they'll join, and it will compound over and over the returns, because it's toroidal in nature, meaning there's the mothership, the source, where the core group has come together, form the agreements, and then they attract committees of leaders in each of the departments on each of the projects. And it builds out, and it continues to build out and grow, but everybody invests the proceeds into the mothership or the source, the commons, and then they take what they need in dividends, and not more than you need, just what you need. And we're committed to the purpose, to the community, to the group, the higher purpose, and all the things we can accomplish together. We're all inclusive in decision making. So governments have competition. Governments are going to have to invest in all of our different projects and our different communities to be viable still in this world. And they're going to have to do a really good job. They're going to have to be for the people, by the people governance, if they're going to want to continue to be in our world, in our countries, cities, states, communities. They want to have any power. They work for us. They work for us individually, work for us as towns and as cities and as states and countries and the world. So these politicians, government officials work for us. They could be fired at any moment, and replaced at any moment. It's not that complicated going forward. There's a certain level of expectations that we have as people, as human beings, for how our leaders operate, and we vote every day on all things that matter to us, to our families, our communities, and the various, ways of living healthy and happy and free and creative and in our passions and doing all the things we love to do, taking care of ourselves and our communities, our families and communities. And we're global citizens, we're universal, omniversal even. So we are invested and we care, and we're going to put our stamp on everything in this world, starting with ourselves and our local community, our family, our local community, and then we'll continue to grow in our power as individuals and as groups to really become the new politicians per se, the new governments. As a lot of our organizations will network together, we'll create power structures where we actually are the new governance for the planet. So accountability is the new, and we have so many new governments now. There's not like 200 countries anymore. Now we're looking at probably about 1 million countries right now when you consider all the different businesses and organizations that are, and communities that are essentially micronations. And we're not limited to believing in nation states any longer. There's no more loyalty and patriotism any longer. It's do for us, serve us according to our expectations and our demands as we the people, as we the community, as we sentient life, all sentient life, or forever hold your peace. You're fired, and good luck. Your reputation withholds, and it'll be hard for you to get a job anywhere, if anything worthwhile, if you can't represent the people in a good way when we're paying you to do so. Aloha, love you all, thank you so much. Namaste.